Welcome back, and it's time to revisit New Udra. This monster is still one of my favorites. I think it's one of the coolest new creatures introduced, and the fight stays fun. It's actually one of the few ones that I feel like has a little bit of challenge to it. He's not terribly difficult at this point, but he's one of the few creatures that consistently gets at least one card on me whenever I'm fighting the tempered version of him later on. It's just a really cool creature. And whenever you go up against one that has a slightly bigger size than this one, it's really apparent. Like, you can fight some really massive new Udras. But, to me, one of the coolest things about him is being able to cut off all the tentacles. Now, don't really particularly do that in this hunt because I'm using the SOS flare, and as I have come to find out through a little bit of experimentation, getting cuts and whatnot with the SOS flare for the NPCs, it's just as hard as ensuring you get things like tail cuts when you're doing just random multiplayer. Also, that grab move, super cool. Unfortunately, nearly impossible to do any of the counters to the grabs unless you actually have something loaded in the slinger. So, one good habit to get into in this game is going ahead and just grabbing any of the random rocks sitting around, because one or two shots from them, if you get grabbed, and you get out of the grab. I actually like this guy so much that I'm pretty sure I'm going to sit around and farm up all the parts to make his gear just to be able to use the transmog for it, or layered set. I've played World of Warcraft for years, so transmog is the term I default to whenever we talk about layering armor systems. But I really like him, really enjoy the fight. That's really all I've got to say about him, and I don't have a whole lot else that I want to ramble about at the moment, other than I'm refining the rules for what I think is going to end up being the challenge run that I'll start trying to introduce it probably sometime later this week, because we should wrap up all of the actual official story quests pretty soon. After this one, I think there's only 2 more videos, so Tuesday should be the last story quest video. Then after that, it'll all be side quests and stuff like that, so probably slow down from being a video roughly every day, save 1 day a week, to about 3 videos a week on Monster Hunter. And I'm going to start trying to work some of the reading videos back in for the people that actually originally subbed to the channel for that. And in case you've never watched any of those, I go through and try to read either chapters out of an old wide published book, or thinking about integrating some horror stories off of things like r/No Sleep. But we'll see. Anyway, have a good evening, everyone. Having a lot of fun fighting this fella. And remember, if I can beat it, so can you.
Seems that did the trick.
Come on, you're better than this. How do we tackle this beast?
that easily. Seems that did the trick. I placed a trap. You must hold on strong. May this be of use. Make sure to grab anything a monster leaves behind. Target sighted. Must hold on strong.
Let's keep going.
Don't give up on me yet, huh?
Hang in there.
go back and report.